So the first face-off, Charlo versus Canelo. They met up in New York City today to have the first press conference, and no surprise. I've been saying it, and I'll say it again. When you look at these two fighters, you might think that Canelo is the one that's moving up in weight, because at the face-off, Charlo looked a lot bigger than Canelo. How Charlo makes 154, I don't know. No clue. Just like I don't know how Errol Spence has always made 147, but that's beside the point. He's moving up in weight. He has to. But Charlo looks like he belongs at 168 or even 175. I think he could really do good in those divisions. So is that going to be a factor? Now, we've seen Canelo time and time again fight bigger fighters and use his head movement for left hooks, right hands over the top. We've seen this because Canelo is very, very powerful. We've seen him be in there with Triple G. We've seen him in big fights. And I don't think the size is going to be a factor for Canelo, because it really never is, unless he faces somebody like Bivol again. But is it going to help him? Is it going to help him? We don't know yet. A lot of people think it's going to be easy for Canelo. It's going to be a walk in the park because of Charlo moving up in weight up to 168 from 154. But we've seen interviews where his trainer, Derrick James, has said that he's not going to come at the full limit of 168 because he wants him to keep his speed, his power. And because you need all of that to try to beat Canelo. So for Charlo, I think people are underestimating him a lot. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people think. I think Jermell can pull up an upset. I really do. I call it an upset because everybody is choosing Canelo to win in a very easy fashion. That could happen, but my honest opinion is that it's going to be a lot harder for Canelo than what people think. I think it's going to be a very close fight, just because Charlo still has that hunger. You can sense the hunger in him. He's always winning a big fight. He's always had haters, and he always tries to prove them wrong, and that's what fuels him. So I think this fight is going to be that next level spark that he's looking for to come out on top. Now, Canelo did say in the press conference that he didn't look too good in the last two fights, and that he knows why, and that he's fixing that issue to become the best Canelo on September 30th. So I think that one reason is the bulking. You know, Canelo has fought a lot of fighters with different type of skills, with different type of tools, and I think he's coming down to realize that he cannot just be a one-dimensional fighter from the previous fights he's been in. Whereas keep your hands up, dodge, boom, boom, and try to look for the power shot. It doesn't work with every single fighter, and we've seen it. Bivol didn't work for him. He even tried to, hit him in his arm like he did to Caleb Smith. That didn't work. So he's coming to realize that that type of fighting is not going to work with all of the fighters. And I think he's getting down to what he used to before, which is combination punches, pressure, combination, head movement, or upper body movement, not just head movement. So it's going to be a great fight. Trust me when I tell you it's not going to be an easy fight for Canelo. Trust me. You have a younger fighter, a very, very hungry lion in front of him, which is a recipe for an all-time great fight. But we'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.